the decisions that I take, the choices that I make. These ideas have formed over the years through the wisdom of my parents, and and all the people that I've met down the road. I'm immensely grateful to each one of them. Talking about microvascular surgery or a cleft lip repair would have been easier to me. This that you expect me to do today is daunting. I hope I make the best of it and you get something out of it. The lessons that I've learned a lot of lessons. I'm 40 years old. I'm probably almost halfway through my life. So the lessons that I've learned, I'm going to share them with you. Lesson 1, take care of your health. Your body is a place of worship. It needs daily care and upkeep, and it can never be taken for granted. An active lifestyle with 45 minutes of moderate exercise every day is a must. Any sort of physical activity, it releases endorphins, and endorphins are our happy hormones. They make us feel good about ourselves, they make us feel happy, and they also enhance our sense of well-being. They also build our muscles. Also, you should take care of your diet. In modern times, when what you put inside your stomach is dictated more by its appearance and taste, rather than what it actually contains, rather than its nutritional value, maintaining nutritional hygiene is becoming increasingly difficult. What foods contain which nutrients, how much of which nutrients should be known to everyone, and how much of these nutrients are required by the body should also be known to everyone. For your information, young men and women, carbohydrates are not necessarily evil, and proteins are not the only nutrients which are needed by our body. Also, 6 to 7 hours of continuous sleep. The catchword here is continuous sleep. They are needed to recharge the brain. So give your body that. Give your body this much of daily care, tender loving care we call it, TLC. Because the choices that you make today will have repercussions on your future physical, mental, social, sexual, and reproductive health. Mental health is a largely neglected issue, especially with our artificial lives lived on social media and a make-believe universe created by the advertising industry. Our collective obsession with cinema, with televised cricket, with news is an indicator of our low self-esteem. A mind that looks for continuous stimulation without any downtime is headed for a breakdown. Give yourself some nothing time when you are doing nothing every day. Sit down with yourself every day, breathe, and listen to yourself. In the context of women, mental health becomes even more important in view of the cyclical changes and changes in body morphology that happen throughout their lives. Postpartum depression, which ma'am discussed a little while back, postnatal depression, it affects a majority of women after childbirth, but it is not a frequently discussed topic. Another piece of advice to the ladies, do not compete with the men. Your bodies and your mind are capable of much more. Lesson 2, work hard and work smart. Carefully choose your vocation, your calling in life, and then leave no stone unturned in order to achieve what you want to do. Work hard and use your neurons. Diligence and intelligence, when they come together, when they get married, they can create wonders. Get all the help that you need, give all the time you can, and try to be the best in whatever you do. Lesson 3, then comes lesson 3 after lesson 2, find time for your hobbies. A hobby is something that you like to do apart from work. Doing something that we are interested in also releases endorphins. And endorphins are our happy hormones. They make us happy. They enhance our sense of well-being. It can be singing, it can be dancing, painting, sketching, cooking, gardening, stargazing, daydreaming. Find some time every day for something that you like to do. Lesson 4, invest in your relationships. No man is an island. In modern cultures, most of us can manage our day-to-day all by ourselves, but there will definitely be times when we will need our family around us. Value the people in your family. Keep your friends and family close. Sometimes it means going that extra mile for them, and sometimes it means keeping your mouth shut. It takes a bit of practice, but communicating directly to your near and dear ones what your expectations are from them is a much better idea than expecting them to understand everything without saying. Lesson 5, anger management. Anger is seductive. When we get angry, we always believe that we are doing the right thing. But this venting of anger is actually overrated. Numerous studies have shown that expressing anger actually aggravates it. It is a blaze that burns everything down, including yourself. If you are angry, take a step back and think, what exactly is it that has made you feel like this, and whether expressing that feeling will actually solve the problem. Then try, then think, and now think of a way to diffuse the situation. Channelize the angst. Rather than expressing your feelings in an ill-timed outburst and getting some short-term results, you stand to make bigger long-term gains if you make an intelligent choice. Lesson number 6, minimize your carbon footprint. Environmental conservation is a topic which is very close to my heart. As humans, we should try to find a sense of physical, mental, and social balance, and also a sense of balance with our environment. Mindless, unchecked milking of the earth cow will not only damage her, but will also jeopardize our own survival. Worsening air quality, depletion of potable water, and conversion of our cities into gigantic dump yards for the heaps of garbage created by human greed should open our eyes to the problem. Don't get me wrong, I still gaze with wonder at the skyscrapers, and I will still cheer for every spacecraft that attempts to colonize Mars. But I still want to plant 100 saplings for every tree that is cut down. I still want to clean our rivers. I still want to clean our lakes, our seas. There aren't many takers for simple, honest lives that are lived outside of the glare of the social media. But the good news is that the people who live such lives, they do not crave that kind of attention. Lesson 7, aspire to be elegant. Class and elegance has a little something to do with money, but it has everything to do with integrity, dignity, and discipline. Money is a mirage. You cannot eat it, you cannot drink it, breathe it, or even sleep on it, but it helps you buy things that make life enjoyable. Know this difference and do not let money make your life lose its meaning for you. Lesson 8, let go. Learn to forgive yourself first and also learn to forgive others. Forgive, but do not forget. Remember the lessons that you have learned. I always believe that I have the brightest ideas, my choices are the most correct, and my intentions honest. But so does the other person, and the next, and so on. Learn to coexist. I might have to give up a few of my ideas in order to bring others to fruition. But if I keep carrying the burden of all that I had to give up in order to reach where I have, the journey will become increasingly difficult. Travel light with the least baggage, literally as well as metaphorically. Never pin your happiness or your sense of self on that one thing that you do not have. You are enough. Even in your lowest times, even in your worst moments, you are enough. Remember that. And lesson 9, empower yourself. Empowerment comes from within. When you wait for somebody else to do that, you actually give all your power to that person because you will do anything to be in their good books. Stop looking at yourself through the eyes of others. Find yourself, know yourself, and be yourself. Thank you.